Act 1, Scene 3. Thunder and lightning enter from opposite sides, Casca with a sword drawn, and Caesarea. Good evening, Casca. Did you take Caesar home? Why are you out of breath, and why are you staring like that? Doesn't it disturb you when the natural order of things shake like something that is unstable? Oh, Cesario, I have seen storms when the scolding winds have torn the knotty oaks, and I have seen the ambitious ocean swell and rage and foam to raise itself to the level of threatening clouds. But never till tonight, never till now did I go through a storm dropping fire. Either this is a civil war in heaven, or else the world, too disrespectful of the gods, make them angry enough to destroy it. Why? Did you see anything that was strange? A common slave, you know him well by sight, held up his left hand, which give off flames and burn like 20 torches put together, but his hand, not feeling the fire, remained unscorched. Also, I have put my sword away since this happened at the Capitol. I met a lion, who glared at me and walked by me in a bad temper, without bothering me, and there were huddled together in a heap 100 pale women, changed by their fear, who swore they saw men covered in fire walk up and down the streets. And yesterday, the owl, a night bird, sat at noon in the marketplace hooting and shrieking. When the strange events like these happen at the same time, no one should say there are explanations. These are natural events, for I believe they are bad omens for the place where they happen. An omen is like a bad sign. Indeed, these times are strange, but people can interpret events the way they want to, no matter what actually causes the events. Is Caesar coming to the Capitol tomorrow? He is, because he asked Antonius to give you the message that would be there tomorrow. Good night, then, Casca. It is not a good idea to walk under this disturbed sky. Farewell, Caesar. He exits. Enter Cassius. Who's there? A Roman. You must be Casca by your voice. Your ear is good, Cassius. What kind of night is this? A very pleasant night for honest men. Who has ever seen the heavens threatened like this? Those who have known the earth is full of faults. As far as I'm concerned, I have walked around the streets offering myself to the dangerous night, and, with my coat open, Casca, as you see, have exposed my chest to the thunder and lightning, and when the zigzag blue lightning seemed to open the breast of heaven, I presented myself right where it aimed and flashed. But why did you tempt the heavens so much? Men are supposed to fear and tremble when the most mighty gods use sign to send such frightening messengers to scare us. You are dull, Casca, and those sparks of life that every Roman should have, you either lack or else you don't use. You look pale and stare and show fear and are amazed to see this strange impatience of the heavens. But if you would consider the true cause of all these fires and all these galactic ghosts of birds and animals that change their natures, of foolish old men and children who can predict the future, of all these things that change from their regular behavior, their natures and established function, to unnatural behavior, why, you will discover that heaven has given them these supernatural powers to make them bring fear and warning of some evil condition. Now I could, Casca, give you the name of one man who is very much like this dreadful night, that thunders, lightnings, opens graves, and roars like the lion in the Capitol. A man no mightier than you or I in his personal actions, but who has become enormous and threatening, just like those strange happenings are. It is Caesar that you mean, isn't it, Cassius? Let it be whoever it is. Modern Romans have muscles and limbs like our ancestors, but alas, for the times we have in minds of our mothers and not of our fathers. Our acceptance of a dictator shows us to be like women, not men. Indeed, they say that the senators plan to make Caesar king tomorrow. and he will rule over sea and land everywhere except in Italy. I know where I will wear the dagger then. I will free myself from slavery. In this way, you gods, you make the weak strong. In this way, you gods, you defeat tyrants. Neither a stone tower, nor walls of beaten brass, nor of airless dungeon, nor strong links of iron can imprison a strong spirit. Life, when it is tired of these worldly bars, always has the power to allow itself to leave. If I know this, the rest of the world knows the part of tyranny that I endure. I can shake it off, and I can when I choose to. Thunder strikes. So can I. So every slave in his own hands hold the power to end his captivity. So why is Caesar a tyrant then? Poor man. I know he would not be a wolf if he didn't see the Romans are only sheep. He would not be a lion if the Romans were not hinds. People who want to quickly build a huge fire begin it with weak straws. What trash is Rome? What rubbish and what garbage, when it acts as the kindling to light up such a disgusting thing as Caesar? But oh, grief, where have you led me? Perhaps I'm saying this in front of the willing slave. In that case, I know I will have to answer for my words, but I am armed and dangerous. Don't matter to me. You are speaking to Casca, and to the sort of man who is not a tattletale. Stop my hand. Form a group to correct all these wrongs, and I will go as far as anyone else. You have a deal. Now you should know, Casca, that I have already persuaded a certain few of the noblest minded Romans to attend with me an enterprise of honorable, dangerous importance, and I know right now that they are waiting for me at the entrance of Pompey's theater, because now on this frightening night no one is stringing or walking in the streets, and the condition of the sky looks like the work we have ahead of us, bloody, full of fire, and terrible. Enter Cinna. Stand hidden for a while, for here comes someone in a hurry. It's Cinna. I know the way he walks. He is a friend, Cinna. Where are you going in such a hurry? To find you. Who's that? Metellus Cimber. No, it is Casca, who is now part of our plan. Are they waiting for me? I am glad of it. What a frightening night this is. 2 or 3 of us have seen strange sights. Are they waiting for me? Tell me. Yes, they are, O Cassius, if you could only persuade the noble Brutus to join us. Be satisfied, good Cinna. Take this note and put it in the judge's seat, where Brutus will find it, and throw this one through his window. Stick this one with wax on an old Brutus statue. Then you've done all of that. Go to Pompey's porch, where you will find us. Are Decius, Brutus, and Trebonius there? Everyone except Metellus Cimber. And he went to look for you at your house. Well, I'll hurry to place these papers where you told me. When you finish, go to Pompey's theater. He leaves. Come, Casca, you and I will still, before morning, see Brutus at this house. 3/4 of him belongs to us already, and the whole man will be ours after the next meet him. Oh, the people love him, and something which would seem offensive if we did it, his face like magic will change so it becomes good and worthy. Him and his importance and the reason we need him you have figured out. Let's go, for it is past midnight, and before the day comes we will wake him up and make sure he is ours.